Well, hey there guys, it's me, Bert. Welcome to Blake's Garage. But today we're going to be working on the Berty30, and if you notice over here, we got some badass carbon fiber. That's right. So, why don't you let my dad explain what's going on here, and I'll see you guys later, okay?
Alright guys, so what we got is a carbon fiber sunroof delete. Super awesome. I cannot wait to get this thing installed. So this is badass. If you guys haven't noticed, Bert's just chilling up here. He loves it up here. But if you guys haven't noticed on my car, you see a little bit of silicone around here, and for whatever reason they used white silicone. If they used black silicone, I feel like it would have looked fine. However, they used white. I don't know why. But this sunroof panel is pretty nasty. You can see like a little bit of rust bubbles right there, and it's just not the cleanest thing. And this car is getting caged very, very soon.
Yeah, that's right guys, it's gonna be pretty badass.
Take Bert down.
See you later guys, alright?
I haven't even attempted to open this sunroof yet, so I think real quick I'll kind of just see if I can't pull out all of the RTV silicone, maybe just press down on this, I don't know, just to kind of break it loose. And then I'm gonna hit the motor and see what happens. May pop a fuse, I don't really know, but we gotta get in there. That way we can get this sunroof piece out and all of the assembly in the car out as well. I wanna just, for now, just maybe take that little like headliner piece out there. I wanna try to leave this intact for the time being. But that whole sunroof tray and all that is going to come out really, really soon. However, I'm just gonna kind of wait on this the headliner just because it does still look nice at the moment. I want to see if I can take it out properly. I don't really know how it's in there, but I'll have to figure that out and do that whole thing. Oh wow. I have no idea how jacked this sunroof is. However, I'm pressing down on it just to kind of get the silicone to kind of pop, because I don't want the motor to take all the force. See how it kind of has like a little bit of a gap there. Literally the first time I've ever hit this button. I don't even know if this is the proper way. Okay, that made a noise. Not sure if that was good or bad. So my power piece is not working, or it just doesn't have enough juice to get it going. I'm not sure. It's one of those. However, this piece is what you're gonna remove if you can't get that to work. Then after that, you're gonna want to grab a 4mm Allen wrench, and in this little part right here, you can go ahead and put that in and crank it. Now, it's either gonna make the sunroof go up, that is counterclockwise, that means like popping it up, or you can go clockwise to put it down and suck it into the car. Watching it here, you can see all the rust up there. Watching it here, you know, I don't know how high it goes, but that looks pretty dang good to me. Wow, look at all that rust up there. But that's pretty gross, so I definitely want to get that out of here. So that's pretty cool. I got this sunroof popped up. I always like this look on the E30s when it's kind of popped like that. It looks pretty sweet. However, this one's disgusting. It's pretty rusty. Look at the carbon. So there's the carbon fiber piece. Really nice. Looks awesome. See that weave? It's got a nice gel coat on it, or clear coat on it. And there's that old guy, looking just pretty nasty and gross. It's alive. It's alive. Awesome. Oh, look at that, the sky. How beautiful. And my electric thing does work. It just didn't have enough juice before to break loose all that silicone, so cool. Finally, some of you East Coast guys or European guys can relate. Finally found some rust on the car, obviously. I'm gonna vacuum all this stuff out. I hope it's just, you know, on this panel. I definitely knew it had it on this panel. I think that it builds up a lot of condensation in here, and it gets kind of nasty, so that's why this thing, you know, started to have issues when these channels just kind of grow, you know, weird funky stuff on them. It just starts to get rusty. So I'm gonna take the vacuum real quick, just vacuum all these iron chips out.
Can I go inside now, please? I'd like inside. See you guys.
6 horsepower. Oh yeah, ironwork. Now what you want to do is pull down this little area. There'll be some tabs that will kind of just pull out. Right there. You can kind of feel them as you go. This is the little headliner piece. All right, clicky clicky. You guys see those clips in there? Those are what we're removing right there. All right, now that I got that removed, I can go ahead and kind of just slide this back for now. I've exposed the screws up here. So this is where we're actually gonna remove these screws. So that one there, these are all Torx. Up there, a T25 Torx. Just gonna go ahead and put it in there. And it looks like this one is coming out pretty good. We got some insulation up here on the top, so watch your eyeballs because this stuff's pretty nasty. It's very fibrous, it can get in your eyes, and that ain't gonna feel good. There's that first screw, T25 Torx, looks just like that. Before I said there were 2 screw holes, it actually looks like there's 6, 3 on each side. But mine was like pretty dang rusted out. But this thing should just pop right off. All right, there it is, awesome. And seriously here, the weight savings, like this thing probably weighs, I don't know, 3 to 4 pounds. And this thing's like 13 or 14 pounds, just this piece of sheet metal. So yeah, we could say this is a bit of an upgrade. Also, let's look at that rust. Ew, nasty. That thing was like barely on there. All the spots that connect it. So anybody need a rusty ass roof panel, let me know. Also guys, what do you think about removing the sunroof on your car? Do you like your sunroof? Just kind of wondering, this thing's gonna be a race car, so I mean, that's why I'm removing it. Anything you can move off the top of the car just really, really helps out. So I think removing the whole top part is something like, gosh, I think it's like 30 or 40 pounds worth of weight up top. So getting all that off will be very good. Now I think the headliner piece I'll just be able to remove just by pulling it out. Looks like I have a rivet right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and drill that out real quick. If you guys need any of this stuff, let me know. Put it in the comments below. Perfect. Now I should be able to lift this thing out, I'm thinking. Yep. Cool, perfect. If you guys need one of these, let me know. 5, maybe 6 screws on each side, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove all of these. And I'm gonna get this track out of here. If you were trying to rebuild this stuff, this is basically gonna be the same idea that you're gonna be doing here. It looked like my sunroof is actually working, so all this mechanism, if you guys need any of this stuff, let me know. Mostly just that roof panel was rusted. This stuff all looks to be pretty good. Obviously it would need greased up and that sort of thing. However, my motor looks like it's working. All the buttons look like they're working, so that's great. This piece here looks like it can kind of just come out. It slides right in there into that little mechanism right there. So just kind of moving it out. Right here, you see that little piece? That actually pops right out. And then you can kind of maneuver it to the side. That way you can get this out. Okay, this is keyed in one direction, so it's gonna go in like that and go back down if you ever needed to get it back in there. So now that we have those little pieces disconnected, you can kind of flap the wind diffuser up. Then you're gonna see all these screws in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove those, that way I can take this piece off. Now you can remove this wind diffuser. All you have to do is just kind of pull up on it, and that's gonna slide it right off the track. This is a good area that you would want to grease up if you were rebuilding this stuff. I still have this cable connected to the piece. As with a lot of things on these old BMWs, I'm not sure how rare these parts are, but some stuff they do not remanufacture. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of just cutting the cable and completely ruining it in case someone actually needs this cable, I'm just gonna try to cut the crimped piece off right here. Okay. I should be able to pull this mechanism out. There we go. All right, so I pulled that off. Still have the cable intact. All you would have to do is just crimp on a new one of these little nipple things. They took out this little strip right here out of the inside that kind of holds in the headliner area, it looks like. Eventually, probably coming up in the next few videos, we're gonna be gutting more of the interior to get that seat done, and we got a cage coming soon. So yeah, that's gonna be a weld-in cage. So I'm excited to do that. However, I gotta prep all this stuff, get all this crap out of here. So got this screw in the front right here, little metal slider piece. Now I'm just pulling up on it really hard because mine is kind of siliconed in there. Yours may not be like this. I don't know if that's factory or not. All right, this looks like it's actually two pieces right here. This little inside piece is a piece. So boom, that's that piece right there. And then we have the outermost piece. There we go. All right, there it is. Now, this whole slider piece is coming off, okay? Ooh, look at all that. Oh, cool. Slimer crap. Gonna repeat that process on the other side real quick. So what I'm noticing right here with this like wizard goo stuff, I'm able to take the old crap and just kind of press it on here, and it really just cleans it up because it's very sticky and it likes to stick to itself, so that's great. So just a quick little tip if you have this. I don't know if you have this. This might be something that someone put on here afterwards, because mine has obviously been jacked with before, and I think that, you know, it definitely could have been repaired. Most likely these little holes right here, those holes right there, you would want to like blow those out with compressed air or something, run something through those, kind of snake them out. That is usually the reason that these things leak. It's not that they actually leak, it's that this thing gets plugged up and then this all backs up, and then when it backs up it leaks into your car, and that's not cool. But you know, if you just take the proper maintenance and clean that stuff out, because obviously it gets a bunch of gunk in there, then you can keep using your sunroof. So now that we got the sunroof removed, it's time to go ahead and throw in the carbon fiber piece. For now, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Like I said, I'm gonna do more of a interior breakdown on this car, because a lot of stuff is coming out of here, because race car, because track car, because coolness. So I went ahead and I just cleaned up like all up in here with some EcoSmart chemical guys. Got the inside of the track looking nice and clean, so that's good. It looks like paint, like that. Yeah, gotta love that. Dropping cameras. Boom. Dropping it in. Oh yeah. Like a glove. Now I bought this piece used off a guy on Instagram. Woo! All right. Yeah, dude, that fits. Freaking flush. Freaking way flush. I like it. I really like the way that's working. Looks like glass, and then you get close and you're like, oh snap, that's carbon fiber. Yeah, I am digging that. So I'm gonna have to like black RTV silicone around this. However, for now, I'm gonna jump inside, get it screwed in, now I can get it in place, and then I can get those final things going on. I'm not gonna, I don't think I'm gonna silicone it for now. It hasn't really been raining out. Looking at the clouds, it was kind of sprinkling earlier, but I think that it will be okay if I just leave it like this for now. It's not gonna be like anything super crazy as far as I know. If there is, I'll throw some silicone on it real quick. But I don't wanna do that because, you know, I'm gonna be ripping out more stuff, and I have a feeling that this thing is gonna come out again multiple times, so really no reason to seal the deal. So that is how it looks inside. The weave, yes, it is a little bit transparent. You know, I thought about possibly, you know, I'm gonna see how I like it. It does let a little bit of light through, which is kind of cool actually. But I'm thinking about possibly like just wrapping the inside in a carbon fiber wrap, and I may need to cut down some of this depending on how the roll cage fits and all that. So, you know, that'll be out when the roll cage is getting installed, and then I'll have to refit the piece again. So I'm just using sheet metal tech screws, 5/16, and screwing it in, basically. And to see, I just kind of put a tech screw up in there. I'm just putting in a few for now. I'm gonna take the headliner out Not really worried about it flying out or anything. It's got like 4 in it, so should be good to go. I'm digging it. Looks awesome. Hope you like that installation. I'm gonna be doing more on this coming up soon. I'll be deleting, you know, the motor and the whole track assembly up there in the car to really lighten it up. However, I might do that either later today or sometime next week, I'm thinking. Because, I mean, this still looks nice, you know. Headliner still looks good. I wanna try to take this out as good as I can because this is actually a pretty nice headliner. There's really only one issue right over here, and you know, I don't know, it could be patched up, but I feel like this is a salvageable headliner for someone if they wanted to use it, or like, I don't know, if I ever wanted to like put it back in. I don't really know how I would, but maybe. Anyways guys, we'll talk to you soon. Later. Hope you liked the video. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon. Later guys, wrench on.
There guys, I definitely approve of this carbon fiber right here. It's really good. And I like it, so make sure to subscribe or else you guys don't like me, and then if you don't like me, well, you can F off, okay? Alright, see ya.
Looks awesome.